Welcome back. You're still with Berita Satu English. I'm Bhimanto Suwastoyo, and we're talking to Joe Kamdani. Talking about lessons, talking about, like, for example, you come from a family that 11 children, and you're the eldest, yeah?
Very simple family.
Well, it's a tough job being eldest, I know, because I'm one. But what I mean is, what lesson or what principle did you remember most your father gave you, or your mother as well?
Yeah. My parents, they very simple, very elementary educated, but they show me one thing: honesty.
Right.
Honesty. Yeah. That is important in life. First, you have to be honest to yourself.
Right.
If you can bohongin diri kamu sendiri, then
you're not good
easily you can bohongi orang lain.
I agree.
Yeah, so honesty is important.
Right.
And then in life, I learned a lesson. So my education is only SMA.
Right.
Yeah. So what is the difference between life and education?
And
at school, you are given a lesson.
Yeah.
And then given the test.
Right.
In life, you're given the test first and learn the lesson.
Right. Yeah. So it's just different type of learning. Now, we talk about your son, for example. What would you like to leave them in the sense of a message or a lesson that they should hold on, for example?
Yeah, stick to whatever they like to do.
So do what you like.
Yeah, do what you like. I mean, if you do like against it, then you will never be happy. You'll never be successful.
Well, life is. When we say do what you like, I'm fine with it. I can do what I like, but sometimes I have constraints everywhere. In your life, you don't actually live alone. So there's your environment also forces some constraint on yourself. How do you deal with it? I mean, do you say no? I'm what I am, so I don't care what the others say, or do you try to accommodate that as well?
Yeah, you must have some idealistic thinking in what you do. Yeah.
The vision, the thing that you have in.
So from my second episode of life, I enter the third episode. So after a while, you reach what you want. Yeah. Say, what am I living for? You start thinking again. So then you start merenung and so forth. Then you find the answer. Maybe God gives you the answer. I said, I live for life. What does it mean? I'm not only doing business for profit, but also for other intentions.
Right.
Yeah, and that comes later, not in my first episode of life.
Sure.
Nulung sendiri aja nggak bisa.
So when you have to reach a certain level of life before you can decide
then you start become idealistic.
Right.
Yeah.
And what is that part for you?
Yeah, I said I live for life. Means based on my philosophy, succeed above success.
Yeah.
So I like to see people happy,
also
successful. Yeah. The company will run only by the staff, by the people.
Yeah.
You see, it's not run by me; it's run by the people.
You depend on them as well as much.
Of course, definitely. They make the company successful.
Yeah.
Therefore, you have to train them, latih dia.
And how you do? Once in a while, you do make mistake. For example, do you have mistakes that you want to tell people to avoid? For example.
Yeah. When you make a mistake, you acknowledge it. You don't try to protect it.
You have to be honest once again.
And then you make another mistake. So you acknowledge it and say, I'm sorry. You see?
Then you learn from that.
You learn from that. You're not always right. People around you can be better than you.
Do you have an episode in your life when you think you made the mistake of your life and then you came out about it? The big one case where you think this is the mistake of my life. I made these really big blunders, but then you still managed to survive it afterwards. No.
Well, so far I don't have blunders.
I wish I can say that. I made a lot of mistakes in my life.
But small mistakes, yes, you see.
Yeah.
But big mistakes, almost none.
We also talk about, for example, in 97, 98, there was this crisis. I think that DATASCRIP survived it. How did you do it?
Yeah, survived with
a lot of
hardness. Now, at the time when the crisis hits you, what you do as a company is you have to start dancing in a circle, moving. Yeah. And moving in it, cash flow is very important.
Smaller.
Very important. Yeah. Now, you don't look for profit in such a difficult time. You look for survival. So you tend to turn on the circle. That when it's longer, then you make the circle smaller. Yeah. When it's really long, then you have a dot. You can no longer do circle. Then you collapse. You bankrupt. Yeah. But luckily we have stock, so we sell without profit. As long as we have cash flow.
So you can play your employee.
Cash flow is important. You cannot say you come in and make profit, you have no cash. Cash is in the stock, cash in the account receivables. So cash flow is very important.
So basically you survive by maintaining a cash flow that allows you to pay for your employees.
And then at the same time, a chance, those people who cannot work, you
get rid of them. A cleanup. We'll be back again. We'll have to take another break. Please stay with us. We will be back.